Good morning. It's March 18th. It's Wednesday. School hasn't quite started back up yet, but I wanted to say good morning to all of you. So I'm making this video like I will every morning, wishing you good morning like I do in the hallway. I have some things to show you today and some heads up of other things I'm going to make today, but I have a little guest here that's going to come say hello. This is my husband, Mr. Thomas.
What's up?
He's saying good morning as well.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear. All right, so get out. Random things about my day that, he doesn't pick up his feet when he walks. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Random things about my day that you guys normally wouldn't see in school or even think about. So I love coffee, obviously. And this has got some heraldry from some pirates and history. I got this when I went to see this really cool museum on the Outer Banks dealing with the Lost Colony. They had this in the gift shop, and of course, being a Potter, I love the glazes, and I love that they incorporated history into it. So there's a lot of symbolism there with pirates and history on the coast. But as far as history goes, I love coffee. But there's something else I love culinary-wise with my coffee, and that's Percy at the window again this morning. So the Siamese likes to knock at the door. This is like the ADD morning show you're going to get you didn't know you needed. All right, so something I love to put in my coffee is called cardamom. Cardamom is a spice that is very, very old. Not the spice I'm using, the actual, but the history of the plant and the spice. The plant goes way back. Hi, Max.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, so cardamom is used in a lot of cooking for like Middle Eastern dishes and Indian food and things like that. And I have here, because you all know I'm a nerd and I do like historical reenactment besides art, but I have here, these are cardamom pods, little seed pods, and they come from a very specific plant. So if you find a pod that looks like this on a plant, don't assume it's cardamom. Don't go eating it. Please don't poison yourselves. But these are pretty cool. These are cardamom pods, and I'm going to take one and pop it open so you can see what comes out. And what's going to come out is this. These are cardamom seeds that come out of the pod. And this is a cardamom pod. I'm just going to kind of crack it open with my fingernails. And I'm getting a text message from my next door neighbor who is the PE teacher over at Trent Park. So I'm not sure what he wants. Let's see. My phone will let me see. 9874. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, so I popped the pod. And you can see there's these little seeds inside. So I'm going to turn them over to my hand. See those little seeds? And you can take these little seeds just like this, or in this case, I bought them two ways. I bought them already out of the pods and some in the pods because even the case of the seed has some flavor to it. So there's certain dishes, like if you ever have rice pudding from downtown at the Bay Leaf, if you've ever been there, you'll see these little pods floating around. You don't eat them because it'll be chewing and it'd be like, what is this? But that actually gives a lot of flavor that connects throughout the rice pudding that they make. So I'm going to take these pods and I'm going to put them in this. This is called a mortar and pestle. If you're not familiar with this, it's a big, heavy granite rock. And inside, you grind all your spices. So I take this in here and just smash it down. Let's see if I can turn my camera so you can see a little bit easier. There we go. Just going to smash it down, grind it around. And there's a little bit of a curve to the top of this. Now, this is the same sort of tool. I don't use this one for my paints, but I have other mortar and pestles I used to keep when I was in college and other places. I think I gave them away when I was up north to grind down pigments to make paint. And if you had my class last year, you know what I'm talking about. If you've not, don't worry. I'm going to make a video on that too. So I'm grinding down this cardamom. And now it's in a ground powdered form. Now you're like, okay, so what's this do? Well, I put it in my coffee. Usually right before I brew it, I put it right with the grounds. And it's got a flavor that's similar to like sweet cinnamon. It's just really nice. So it's just one of those little things I like to do. I know a lot of you like how I make the classroom smell. And this just has a wonderful smell. When we get back from all of this, or next year, or whatever it is, or if you see me when everything gets lifted, oh, I'll have to share this smell with you. It's so good. So, but for smells today, I'm probably going to use a combination of peppermint and eucalyptus. Ooh. So if you want to picture that you have that scent today, we're going to have that today. And I'm going to start reading today from The Hobbit. In another video I'm going to make, I'm going to start reading the first chapter and see how far we get. And you can watch for that video too. Again, it's not required. This is just all because you're maybe bored at home. I don't know. Or you miss hearing me talk too much. I don't know. But here you go. So anyway, guys, good morning. Have a great day and hope to hear from you soon.